Digital marketing is one of the fastest growing and most in-demand industries today. With more people around the world turning to digital technologies for both work and fun, there's never been a better time to get involved with digital marketing. But what exactly is digital marketing? And how can you get started with digital marketing as a beginner? Well, let's answer that now. Hey there, my name is Adam Earhart, marketing strategist, and welcome to the channel, the #1 place to learn proven marketing strategies. So if you're new here, you may want to consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you never miss a future episode. All right. Let's talk digital marketing. Specifically, what exactly is digital marketing anyway? Well, digital marketing is just marketing, but done through digital channels like a website or social media. And marketing is just a basic, but very important business function that's responsible for connecting businesses with customers. So by this logic then, digital marketing is just the process of connecting businesses with customers through the use of digital channels. Yep, it really is that simple. But of course, there are a number of different ways for you to make this all happen within the context of the digital marketing world. And this is where digital marketing starts to get a little more confusing. After all, some people think digital marketing is just SEO, or search engine optimization, which is the process of getting a business's website to rank higher in the search engines when somebody's searching on, say, Google or Yahoo or Bing. Others think digital marketing is more like social media marketing, using platforms like Facebook and Instagram and YouTube in order to reach more customers. And then, of course, there are those that think digital marketing is all about the numbers and using data and analytics and metrics and statistics in order to craft compelling and high-converting marketing campaigns to grow a business. And here's the deal. All of those people are right, but they're also all a little bit wrong. This is because digital marketing is actually a whole lot bigger than any one of those single things, and actually involves a number of different subcategories. Each subcategory is important on its own, but not all of them are required. So let me explain. The best way to think about digital marketing and the subcategories of digital marketing, which we'll get to in just a minute, well, the best way to think of those are kind of like ingredients to a recipe. Things like flour, or salt, or sugar, or water. You then get to pick and choose and decide between different ingredients and different combinations of ingredients in order to essentially craft a recipe that's perfect for your business or your market or your goals or whatever you're trying to achieve. For example, for some businesses, a social media strategy is really going to be what drives the business forward, with a heavy dose of Facebook and Instagram and maybe a little bit of YouTube sprinkled in there too. For other businesses, however, this might be a terrible strategy, and they may want to go with more of a search engine optimization or SEO type strategy, especially if that business involves a lot of people searching or actively looking for the solution that that business offers. Just like with recipes, there really is no one-size-fits-all approach that every single person is going to love and is going to fit every single market and every single business in every single industry, which is why you really need to take a customized, personalized, really specifically tailored approach to each goal, each business, and each market that you're designing your digital marketing for. Picking and choosing from different subcategories, whether it's social media or web design or search engine optimization, in order to craft that perfect winning strategy. So what are some of the digital marketing ingredients that you can draw from in order to craft this perfect strategy? Well, let's cover those now. Well, when it comes to digital marketing, you have a lot of options available. And having all of these options is part of what makes the digital marketing industry a little bit overwhelming and a little bit confusing, especially if you're just getting started. But on the other hand, it's also what makes it so fun and so exciting, and always changing and always evolving with all these new technologies and new tools and new strategies, and always something new to learn. Not to mention whether you consider yourself more of a creative or artistic type of person, or more of an analytical or data-driven type of person, there's something in digital marketing for everyone. So let's cover some of those now. First up, we have web design, and this is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. Designing websites. This is a skill that's not going anywhere anytime soon, and even though there's new tools, new software, and new technologies that make creating a website easier than ever before, people are probably still going to need help, especially if they're not that tech savvy or sophisticated with online tools. Not to mention, web design is the perfect split of both creativity and data-driven analytics, and you can really decide which one suits you best, whether that more artistic and creative side, doing the designing and front end of the website, or more of the analytical, data, code-driven side, doing the back-end website development and actually coding and structuring a website and how it all works. Next, of course, we have social media, which is what many people naturally associate with digital marketing. Now, of course, when it comes to social media, you have a number of platforms to choose from as well, whether we're talking about Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or LinkedIn or whatever else. You can choose to focus and really specialize in one single platform that's going to be best for your market or whoever it is that you're trying to serve, or you can take a more broad, more general, kind of higher level strategic approach in order to craft a winning social media strategy. Under the digital marketing umbrella, we also have content marketing, which could be argued as both kind of an online and an offline tool, because pretty much everything in marketing is content. The words that you write on the website, the social media posts that you make, the script that you have for a video or a podcast or anything like that, it's all content. This is why content marketing is such an important and such a powerful part of digital marketing, because it's what all of the strategies and all of the tactics, all of the stuff you put out there is going to be built on. So having a solid foundation on content marketing and what to create and how to create it is incredibly important. Another great digital marketing tool, of course, is email marketing. Yes, email marketing, even today. And that's because people still check email. A lot. This is why learning email marketing software, as well as that content marketing aspect of how to write a compelling and high converting email, is still a valuable tool to have today, and probably will be for quite some time. Also, you can't talk about digital marketing without talking about video marketing, because video has quickly become the internet's preferred form of content marketing and of digital marketing media. Not only do customers love video, not only do the people you're trying to reach love video, but the social media algorithms, the internet in general, it loves video too. This means it's weighted slightly heavier to give priority and to really help push your video content more than other types of content, whether it's text or graphics or even audio. Add to the fact that video is one of the most persuasive and influential forms of content marketing that you can do, because you can hear someone's voice, you can see their face, you can judge their body language. Well, it just makes sense that video is really at the core of almost all of the marketing strategies that I create for my clients and my students. Next up, we have SEO and SEM, also known as search engine optimization and search engine marketing. Now, a little bit of a confusing aspect here, which again kind of plays into why digital marketing is kind of an overwhelming and confusing field. So let's clear these up right away. First of all, you have SEO, or search engine optimization. This is optimizing a website by doing things both on the website as well as off the website, like sending links and traffic and all sorts of signals to show the search engines that this website is the answer to a searcher's question. Basically, SEO is making your website rank higher in the search engine. SEM, on the other hand, or search engine marketing, is a combination of both SEO but also PPC, or pay-per-click advertising. These are things like Google ads, or the things that appear at the top of the search engine rankings that you can actually pay for. And this is why a lot of businesses that really focus on search-heavy traffic will involve both an SEO and that pay-per-click or SEM strategy. And while we're on the topic of pay-per-click or PPC advertising, well, let's talk about online advertising, which is another incredibly important part of digital marketing. Online advertising is simply paying for your content to be promoted, to be pushed, to be put directly in front of your ideal target market. Whether we're talking about running ads through Facebook ads or Instagram ads or YouTube ads or LinkedIn ads or Google ads, pretty much anytime you see ads after it, it's online advertising. Now, while the ones that we just covered are the biggest, kind of the largest subcategories, well, there are other elements of digital marketing as well you may want to look into if it kind of piques your interest or would be helpful or relevant to the business or to the market that you're in. Other aspects of digital marketing include things like podcasting, marketing funnels, conversion rate optimization, or essentially getting visitors on your website to take more action or to do the thing that you want them to do, app development, or software as a service. Not to mention other aspects like online PR and branding and data and analytics and e-commerce, and the list goes on. Of all of the tools and of all of the strategies and of all of the subcategories available to you though, within the digital marketing world, well, one of my favorite aspects of digital marketing is the fact that we all have access to the exact same tools, which really levels the playing field. This allows small businesses and small entrepreneurs and small digital marketers and those new to the field, well, really it allows them access to the exact same tools and strategies and technologies that the big guys are using. This means if you commit to learning and to studying digital marketing and the tools and the technologies involved, and more importantly, the strategies behind digital marketing and what makes it all effective, you can compete and you can win. And this is why the next thing you're going to want to do is check out the video I have linked up right here on Introduction to Marketing. So make sure to check that out now, and I'll see you in the episode. Marketing is a major business function that's made up of a bunch of other parts, one of which, of course, is advertising. But there's also a ton others like PR, market research,